Right, welcome back to Box Park Liverpool. As you can see, eat, drink, play, and that's what we did today. All right, nice bit of rhyming slang there. Welcome back to your player ratings with myself, AGT. Outside, the best place to watch Liverpool games. Box Park Liverpool. Smash that like button, get your comments in. Great result for Liverpool. Goal and a clean sheet. We would have taken it before the game. We're still at the top. Now the pressure goes back on Arsenal, who have got Southampton. Obviously, they struggled against Leicester last week as well. And obviously Man City now have to go and win their game too. So we've done our job. We're still top of the league. We've got the most clean sheets. We've conceded 2 goals all season. I love it. What more is there to love? Could we have been more clinical? 100%. Could we have scored more goals? Could Jota maybe have had a hat-trick? Yes. You know, Szoboszlai, could he have shot instead of passing? Yes. But apart from that, Liverpool weren't great, I'll be honest with you. And that comes from the back of, winning the Champions League on Wednesday night. We've rotated the team tonight. Tsimikas started, Gakpo started, Curtis Jones started as well for Liverpool today, who I was calling for, and we got the job done. Liverpool got the job done. It was ugly, but sometimes you need them ones, right? Now it's a nice little rest. Well, it's not really a rest because everyone's got to go on international duty, but it's a rest in terms of no intense training for a few days when it comes to Liverpool, and then we go into that Chelsea game roaring and ready. Let's get into the game. Alisson went off injured, didn't he? Pulled his hamstring by the looks of it around the 78th minute, which isn't ideal. I mean, I think at this stage he's missed around 41 games for Liverpool through injury. He's now going to potentially miss more. And Kelleher wasn't even on the bench. It was Jaros who came on for the last 15 minutes and did what he needed to do in terms of he saved the shot. It was a weak shot from Eze. I think he punched one, he kicked one. He didn't have much to do, but if he kept a clean sheet in 15 minutes, and that's all you can ask for when the home team is pushing. So I'll give Alisson, who was fantastic before that injury. I mean, Crystal Palace did enough to get 1, if not 2 goals in that game. Obviously, Jota should have scored a couple more as well, but Palace will be kicking themselves that they've probably not got a penalty. I mean, that's 50-50 for me, let me know in the chat. But Alisson, before he got injured, was a 9 out of 10, maybe even 10 out of 10 people. Man of the match, probably. With them saves, which were saves you had to make still, and then he comes off. So Jaros, I give him a 6.5 for keeping the clean sheet on his debut, so big up to him. Right back, Trent. Some really bad corner taken today from Trent. We had 6 or 7 corners in the first half, and none of them, apart from one, really was in the danger zone to attack. I know every corner isn't going to be bang on the money, but when you've got Tsimikas one side, who's just got an assist for Van Dijk in the San Siro, and Trent on the other side, you'd expect better deliveries. It is frustrating, I'm not going to lie to you, but Trent did have a good game. Defensively, I thought he got caught out a couple of times, but overall I think he was good today, so I'll give him a 7. Virgil got man of the match according to TNT, so I'll give him an 8. Again, you already know this, the player ratings, if you get a clean sheet and you're part of the defence, you automatically qualify for an 8. Maybe lucky not to give a penalty away. I don't think it was. If I'm obviously trying to take my bias hat off, but I don't think it was enough, really, for a big man like Gay to fall down. So I give him an 8, and alongside Konate, who defended well, was strong. I give him an 8. Again, the best player in midfield was Ryan Gravenberch. Do you know what it is with him? It's his awareness of where the ball, how much legs the ball has got on it, to be able to allow it just to roll and turn the man, beat the man, and go on with the ball without even touching it. He's already had a touch, if that makes sense. So Ryan Gravenberch again gets an 8 for me, maybe even an 8.25 if I'm pushing the boat out. McAllister came off at half time, not too sure why that is. By the time this video is out, probably know a bit more, but he'll get a 6. And then Curtis Jones gets a 7, solid. Gave it away a couple of times, but that sharpness, that match fitness at this stage isn't going to come. Again, he'll get a good rest in the international break now. Hopefully Harvey's back after that as well. And then up front, Gakpo obviously got the assist. Great ball through from Tsimikas, fantastic Robertson-esque ball. Ball comes back in from Gakpo and it's a tidy finish from Jota. Luckily he was clinical in the 8th minute, otherwise we'd be talking about a really disappointing day. So Gakpo gets a 7.5, Jota gets a 7, scores the goal, but just not clinical when we needed him to be in terms of just rattling the back of the net with those 2 or 3 chances that he had actually. So he gets a 7, and then Salah gets a 6 today. Rightfully was taken off. Not many standout moments today from Mo Salah, if I'm honest, but one of his quieter days, which is fine. He's going to have them, but we just don't see it that often. Not really involved in the game. Endo came on. What a warrior, right? Sticks his body on the line every time. Just for that alone, I'm giving him a 7. Who else came on? Diaz came on, caused a bit of trouble, injected some pace. There's some really nice moments in his cameo, so I'll give him a 7. And I think that's about it, isn't it? I think that's about it. So listen, massive win that for Liverpool. You can't underestimate a clean sheet and an away win. I think that's 4 away wins on the spin for Arne Slot. I mean, he's cooking people. But game by game, I'm really starting to like what we're doing. But the key period now is obviously getting through the international break uninjured. Hopefully Kelleher's back, if not Alisson. And then we go into Chelsea, and then you already know what the schedule's like. It's mental. So let's do our best to get through that, and then we can really start getting excited. If we can get to Christmas, you know, unscathed, and still playing like this, still getting results like this, we can really get excited. So that's your player ratings. I've got James Redmond with me, right? I get the big stars out. James Redmond has been on the channel for around about a year. So listen, he's coming on the fan cams next. Enjoy it. Take care. Like, comment and subscribe.